Hello, y'all. I have been spiraling lately about a lot of different things, mainly the Epstein files. Like when the Epstein files were I wouldn't say fully released because apparently there's like 300 million other documents that haven't been released, which is fucking insane considering what is in the Epstein files. And the biggest thing that fucking shocked me was that they were worshiping Baal and they had the fucking pedophile ring and they were drinking adrenochrome, and it sent me down this dark spiral about, well, learning about adrenochrome. And if you don't know what adrenochrome is, it's adrenalized blood, and apparently a lot of celebrities use it for like aging purposes and I guess ritualistic purposes. And don't do your own research. This is just, I've been watching a lot of like videos and stuff, so I haven't read like articles and stuff about that. So do your own research. I'm not a reliable source, but it's just been really crazy for me. And it makes me wonder about like the indigenous people that are going missing every year. And it's like, is it because of these pedophile rings? Is it because they're being sacrificed? And I learned about, when I was learning about Baal, I was watching a whole bunch of different videos about like spirituality and stuff. And so the biggest thing that caught my eye was Gnosticism. And I never heard about Gnosticism, but when I was learning about it, I was like, oh, I think Carl Jung, or I'm pretty sure it was Carl Jung that was also interested in Gnosticism, and I need to read more about that. And I also picked up a book from, what's it called? The thrift store about philosophers, and I was like skimming through it, and then it mentioned Gnosticism, and I was like, okay, I need to do more research on this. And basically what Gnosticism is that they believe that Christians are worshiping a false god, which is called the Demiurge or Yahweh. And based on the actions that Yahweh has done, I am kind of convinced that like maybe he is real, and that's why they worship him. And whenever I see like Yahweh or the Demiurge relies on the energy of fear and anger, and I've been trying really hard not to like let myself dwell in those emotions too much. And there's just been like so much news and information that's been coming out that's been giving me a lot of anxiety, such as water is soon to be decreasing and it might be privatized and no longer, free. And there's so many different reasons as to why water is, dwindling. But I think the biggest reason is because we have lost connection with the earth. And I've just been trying to be outside more, hence why I'm outside right now. I feel the most like free and safest and grounded when I'm in nature. And I look out at the clouds and I marvel at how beautiful they are, and I hear the birds. And I do believe some birds are government spies, but I also believe that there are real birds. I don't know if that bird that is speaking right now is a government one or a real one, but that's, oh, and my cousin was worried about me. My cousin was worried about, because I stick sticky notes on my window so then I don't forget certain things, because I feel like with the internet, my memory is fucking shit. And I don't know if it's because of that or it's because I have ADHD, and I don't know. I haven't been diagnosed with anything, but I do have a suspicion that I may or may not have that. But yeah, I realized that my memory is shit, and I've been trying pretty hard to like work on fixing it lately, and I've been reading, what's it called? And I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place because my mind is all over the place, you know? It feels like I can never fully focus on one thing, and if I do focus on it, it's like repeating over and over again. And then sometimes I'll get like a random fucking song stuck in my head, and then it's like, oh my god, get the fuck out of my head, you know? But anyways, okay, cousin. Yeah, my cousin was worried about me because I had posted this video of me with all the sticky notes on my window, and that's something that I had done previously when I had my manic episode. And my mom even said that she was worried about me, and she was scared that I was gonna go visit my dad and run away with him and stuff because he's like a very spiritual person. And I did think about it, and she called him recently and asked him about his experience and stuff. And then she told him that I might call him, and I'm like, I never said that. I am still kind of scared to contact my dad because I feel like a small child. I remember when he would always yell at us, and there's just a part of me that's just, I don't know, that feels like a lot of anxiety towards him. And maybe he's changed, and he wasn't always like that. He wasn't always like a dad that would yell at us and all that shit, but I don't know. There's still a part of me that's scared of him and scared to like talk with him again. But yeah, so can't wait for that. That's the thing that sucks, is I live next to a busy ass road, so it's always fucking loud. But so yeah, my cousin invited me to hang out with her in Northern California next to like the beaches and stuff. So we went to Ventura, and she knows that like weed puts me into psychosis. So she was very weary about letting me use weed, but like I am persistent. If you don't know, like if my mind is set on something, I will do it. And my mind was fixated. Like I want to see what'll happen again. Like I don't know why, but I always like to see what'll happen. Like I have a very morbid curiosity about, okay, what the fuck is Natalia gonna do when they go smoke weed again? And what happened was that I was starting to talk to this guy named Doc. And I don't regret talking to Doc. I love talking to strangers because they're very interesting. But I was talking to this guy named Doc, and he was called Doc because he was in the Marines, and that's what the people called him. And he said that in the Marines you pray for 3 things: God, Doc, and I forgot the third one. But yeah, so I thought that was cool. So I was dancing to Doc's music, and then my cousins came and checked on me, and then her friend said something to me, and then I don't fully remember what she said, but I remember going off on her, like crying, like I will, you know. I don't want to say what I said because it might get me in trouble, but yeah. And then I like was like, oh shit, I'm in the Matrix again. I need to prove myself again that I'm in the Matrix. And so then I yelled like, I fucking hate the government. And then some kids passed by and they're like, I hate the government too. And I was like, fuck yeah, kiddos, you're on the right path. And obviously people were concerned about me, mainly my cousin, and then a whole bunch of other stuff transpired, and we had a long talk on the car way back about some of my actions and how I need to grow up and I need to make a plan. So that's what I've been really trying to do lately, is trying to embody my adult self. And I will never get rid of my whimsy because the demiurge wants me to get rid of my whimsy, and I will never get rid of my childlike joy. Never, ever, ever. But I will embody this adult being that I am. Like, I'm not a child, I'm an adult. I'm 24 years old. I make my own choices, and the choices have consequences. And when I was going down my downward spiral, I really wanted to like, okay, my fucking camera went out. I had to delete some videos. But yeah, when I was going down my downward spiral, I really wanted to act fast. Like, the world's ending right now. I need to do something right now, like something dramatic, something big, you know? And I realized, like, no. Like, as much as angry as I am, I need to channel that anger into something productive, into something that'll actually change things rather than just acting on impulse. Because, like, when I act on my impulse, I oftentimes regret some of the things that I do. And I don't want to regret some things that I do because I have a lot of good ideas and I also have a lot of shitty fucking ideas that if I were to enact on them, I would be in fucking jail right now. You would not be watching this video. I'd be long fucking in jail or fucking dead. So yeah, planning and actually thinking about things is one of my biggest things that I've been trying to work on. I've been trying to work on not having this like, I need to do this now, I need to do like now, like it's important, I like, like it always feels like time is like rushing by, you know, and I don't have time to like do this. I don't have time to plan things. I don't have time to like figure out my life. I don't have time for anything. And when I was going down my rabbit holes, it felt like nothing was important. This material world was not important. And I was just really into like learning about Gnosticism. Oh, and back to Gnosticism, I forgot to say that like Jesus said that like the light is within you, like God is within you, you know? And the only God you should worship is yourself, you know? In my understanding, that's what it meant. But do your own research. I still need to do my research. And I want to be someone that's like confident and like knows like, yeah, this is what it means. This is what this means, you know? But I often second guess myself and like I said, I have a bad memory and I'm trying to work on it. But yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all are doing good. It is really scary times, you know. I heard on the news that we might, oh fuck, get out of my, get away, get away. I heard that we might be going to war with Iran, which I really hope not. AI is fucking, I think his name is Pete Hegseth, wants to use AI to kill people without permission, without human permission. And it's like, that was on my sticky notes, that they're gonna use AI to fucking kill people. But I was thinking more so like rich people having AI devices, like guard devices on their houses so that they could protect themselves if there was like a class uprising, that they would use those devices to like kill people that like revolt against them, you know? Yeah. But yeah, anyways. Just wanted to update y'all on like where I've been at mentally. I was gonna post a video about me ranting about this one video. I watched the 2007, what's it called? Zeitgeist movie, 2007 Zeitgeist movie on Tubi. And like when I was watching, I was like, oh my fucking God, oh my fucking God. It was talking about the correlation between astrology and Christianity, and it was also talking about how Bush did 9/11, and I most definitely believe Bush did 9/11. Whew, that fucking pissed me the fuck off. I cannot fathom how someone would cause war just for fucking money, just for more money. And I've really been trying to like understand the rationality, and the way that I'm able to do it is like by thinking of the 7 deadly sins. And I don't know all of them, but just like greed, wrath, lust, gluttony, sloth, Who are the other two? Who are the other two? I forgot. But I was thinking about me, gluttony, and I was thinking like, when I eat food, I want to eat more because it tastes so good, and I just want to keep like I know that it's like detrimental to my health, and like I'll feel like really uncomfortable afterwards, but like the taste feels so good, and I think that's what they experience. Like it's just they're delving into their pleasures a little bit too much, and they have like this sense of it's like an instinct, like how I have an instinct to eat more food, and like I know rationally I shouldn't be eating it, but I still do it anyways because it just feels so good. That's how I see them with their greed. But still, it's just fucking awful. And I've really just been trying to understand life and myself and what I can do. Like, I've been wanting to like fucking scream. I've been wanting to like go on like fucking Natalia's world tour of like spreading the gospel of Gnosticism, and let's fucking go. Let's fucking riot. Let's fucking, do all this shit, But I don't think that's a good plan, So I'll be thinking, and I will never kill myself. I may be depressed, but I will never kill myself, okay? I need that to be known. I would never, ever kill myself. Never. In the past, yes, I highly thought about it a lot. But if I go missing, it's because of the government. Or someone else. I don't fucking know. But yeah, when I go down these deep spirals and it feels like my world is collapsing and it feels like nothing is real, I come outside. I do this. Okay. Pretend Metal Chick is a tree. I blow on the tree. I put my hand onto the tree and I ask it, can I receive its energy? Because trees have energy and a lot of healing properties. Do your own research, obviously. I just saw this one reel about it. But yeah, and I've been learning more about like paganism and stuff, which I really want to get more into, about like learning the different native plants that are around me and learning the birds and different pagan stuff. And I've been kind of dabbling on like, should I worship certain deities, because I don't know, that's what they used to do, and I like feeling that like, I don't know, I've just been questioning a lot of different things. So if you see me worshiping deities, then it's not out of nowhere. I've been thinking about it. Some deities that have been calling to me is like Kali Ma, Lilith, Aphrodite, Athena, like more women. I'm a woman worshiper. I will hands down 1000% admit that. And I'm reading this book called When God Was a Woman, and I'm just in the introduction, so I will definitely, maybe I'll do a review. I'll do a review about that book after I'm done finishing it. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all about what the fuck has been going on inside my mind. I want to talk to y'all all the fucking time, but I don't know why, but there's like this force inside me that tells me like, don't talk, don't say this, don't say that, don't seem crazy, and I really hope that y'all know that like, I am crazy. I am crazy. I have crazy beliefs, but that doesn't mean that I'm not normal or that I'm not any less than for having these crazy ideas, I just think differently than people, and I'm not better nor worse than anybody, And I feel like mental health is so stigmatized, they try to make people scared of us, If you hear someone's bipolar, then you're scared. Or, I don't know, I'm just assuming you become scared. But I'm a normal person, Sometimes I don't want to get into it, but yet. um, yeah. Anyways, if you're ever feeling scared, go outside, connect with a tree, look up at the sky, remember you're still on a beautiful planet, and she's worth fighting for. She's worth healing for. But yeah. I am still trying to figure everything out. I don't fucking know everything. Just telling y'all about the things that I've learned about. And I do want to make more like sophisticated videos talking about this, but for now y'all get my ramblings. Okay, real life personal update. I got an interview today and on the spot got it, which was like, oh fuck yeah. It doesn't pay a lot. It's like a flat fee of $60 each time that I do it. It's like a gig job, but it seems really fun, so I'm excited for it. Excited and nervous, but yeah, so that aspect is looking good. It's not like a lot of fucking money, but hey, it's better than nothing. So that part is doing good. I had been not doing so great in my classes, but I realized that like I'm still in reality. I still need to, do better with my grades and all that shit. And one of my classmates in geology, who was like hyping me up and telling me like if one of us fails, we all fail. And I was like, oh my god, that got to my heart. And then I went to the library and I was really debating on whether or not I should like drop out of most of my classes except for my sewing, because that's what I mainly want to do, is like upcycle clothing and stuff. And I was sitting down smoking a cigarette, and I need to add that because yes, I've been smoking cigarettes. Not healthy, do not recommend. I feel sometimes when I breathe, I feel like there's like a little thing inside my throat and it feels uncomfortable. But my brain tells me that I need a vice, which I know I don't, but it tells me that I need one. And sometimes I just follow my brain. I don't know why, but I do. So, yeah. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I was talking with this security guard guy, and we were just talking about the weather, and then somehow ended up with talking about like how overwhelmed he feels with, and I won't get into his stuff, like that's his stuff and I don't want to say it, but just overwhelmed with like life, and I was telling him like I don't even know if like I should continue going to college, because we were talking about like some people have college degrees and like they can't even find a job after college, which is, I see a lot of like videos of people talking about that, like they can't even find jobs, and you either have too much experience or not enough experience, you're too old, you're too young, it's like all these different things, and I'm very fortunate to find this fucking gig job. I've been searching for like ever, and it's making me like, I feel a little bit more hopeful about the future, but yeah. But we made a pinky promise not to give up on life, and every time that I think about like, oh, this is so fucking stressful, like I don't want to do this anymore, I think about Steven. So I will always be grateful for Steven and Cruz and like all the other people in my life who have been pushing me to like do better and be better. Like even if there's harsh words, even if people say like uncomfortable things for me, I need to hear them and I need to implement them. So that's why I've been trying to grow up, and why I've been using this like more even toned voice. I feel like this is my more natural like voice, but sometimes I do get a little bit more elevated and I talk like a fucking baby. And I really try not to, but like sometimes I feel so anxious, I get into like a fawn state where like I feel like I have to have like this high-pitched voice to make people less scared of me or less intimidated by me, or so that I seem more nice. Because this tone of voice, I feel like people are like, oh, what the fuck's wrong with this bitch? But I don't fucking know. This is just how I talk, you know? Damn, it feels good to fucking talk. Ooh. I saw this one video of this girl, and she was saying, um, people that that people that overshare probably have no one else to like talk to, and that's embarrassing. It's like, okay, well, first of all, yes, that's true. I don't really have anybody to tell this shit to. But two, I don't think that's fucking embarrassing, okay? I think more people should overshare and talk about their fucking feelings, because we're holding all this fucking shit in, and it's like, it's hard, you know? Like, why should it only be towards friends, you know? We're all going through shit, and maybe we can find like some solidarity or like some nugget of peace or something with somebody, you know, like I did with the fucking security guard. Like I wasn't expecting to like fucking pinky promise not to give up with the fucking security guard, but I fucking did, and it was beautiful. And my family warns me about like stranger danger and stuff, and like, yeah, I get it, but like I feel like I know for the most part when somebody has good vibes and not good vibes, and I'm able to like differentiate between who I should and should not talk to, you know. Don't get it 100% right, but and I'm very lucky because I am bigger and taller, and I've been told that I'm intimidating, so like I feel like that gives me a level up of protection rather than other people that, there's a bird right there. Government bird? Government bird? I don't know. But a little added protection rather than, you know, the normal heteronormative. Oh, sorry. Sorry you don't like heteronormative people. Girls? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Cis woman? I'm non-binary, but I do resonate with being a woman sometimes. It's really hard to explain. Like, I feel like I'm just Natalia, but also sometimes I do feel like a woman. But also I'm non-binary. But also sometimes I like to feel like a guy. So that's why I don't really tell people about my like gender and all that stuff. Like if they ask me, I'll tell them like, yeah, I'm non-binary. But yeah, these social constructs are so weird for me, and that's why I feel so alien. It's like, I don't give a shit. Like, ask me what my age is, I'll tell you, it's 24. Ask me, if my fucking pussy is hairy. Don't actually do that. Don't actually do that. If you're a guy, I would find you very creepy. But if you're a girl, I know, double standards. But I feel like, just know your place, man. You've had a long history of being fucking weirdos. So, I'm sorry, not all of y'all, but most of y'all. Anyway, you're supposed to be going to a punk show tonight, so that'll be fun. Kind of nervous, because I'm always nervous, but it shall be fun. Just want to thank y'all for always being here with me. I don't know, I always say that, but, and I don't mean it in like, okay, do not have a parasocial relationship with me, okay? Please do not, okay? Just view me as a stranger that's fucking like, okay, you're the security guard, and I'm Natalia, and y'all are just listening to me fucking rant. I didn't rant to him. He mainly ranted to me, but I interjected with my own personal feelings and stuff. But yeah, I keep stalling. I need to go, y'all. Y'all enjoy your life. Learning is very important in this world. Do your own research. Do not always trust the things that I say or what anybody says. Question everything. I think that that's very important. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.